What's going on, folks? So in this video I'm going to go over the most recent addition to the Cat's Eye server here. I think there's undergoing maintenance right now, so let's check out what it is. It's Cat's Eye Refer a Friend program. Okay, and after that there's some patch notes. I did already see this and go over it, and it didn't record for some reason, so now I'm going to make believe that I'm looking at this for the first time, and then I'll go over this part with you first. The part at the bottom here with the patch notes, that did record, so I will add that to the end, and we'll try to make it feel natural, whatever. Okay, so the Refer a Friend program, introducing the all-new Cat's Eye Refer a Friend program. Bring your friends to Cat's Eye and you and your friend will receive rewards. Okay, to sign up, you have your friend create an account with the link containing the character's name. Okay, so that's going to be Cat's Eye. The only one that'll work, by the way, the only link that will possibly work for anybody is going to be this, but with my name. That's the only one that's going to work. No other players will be able to get points, and I will be the winner. Thank you. Just kidding. That's not how it works. But if you want to use my names, you can. It's going to be, the thing is here, as I'm reading down this from the last time, I will get rewards if you do Andy Plays Games with an S's or with Z's. So I will get points with my Quality of Life character, that is the Andy Plays Games with S's, or my Crystal Warrior character, Andy Plays Games with Z's. I'm not sure if I want to promote one or the other. Right now I'm playing the Crystal Warrior character most, so maybe I should just do that. But yeah, let's just go through it here. There are no restrictions on which account type your friend creates, so they can create any type, but whatever character name I receive from whatever character they click on, whatever they choose S or Z, that's the character that will get the points in game to redeem. That you'll see later on. Once eligible, claim rewards in game from once eligible. Should be a comma there, I think. Claim rewards in-game from a recruiter at the following locations: South Sandoria, Bastock Markets, Bastock Winters Woods. So Crystal Warrior, your friend will receive, if they chose Crystal Warrior, level 10 Ginger Cookies, level 20 Myth Kebabs, which is actually pretty good because it's hard to come by food these days, and level 30 Sprinter Shoes, which is awesome. And I will receive 1, 3, or 5 points for that. Quality of Life characters, if they start Quality of Life characters at 25, Sprinter Shoes, Beastman Seals, and an Anniversary Ring, which is awesome at 75. And then I'll receive these points as well, depending on what link they use. Upon reaching Referral Program milestones, you will receive the following claim prizes. So if they choose to use the Andy Plays Games with a Z for the Crystal Warrior character, at 1 referral point I'll get a crystal board, whatever that is, probably a decoration for the log house or something. Prism powder, silent oils, those are obviously useful. Dancer board, Progo coat, title talisman is a special warp around item, so that could be super useful for Crystal Warrior. Irradiance blade, I don't know what that is. Ophelian knuckles, here's where it gets interesting. Ophelian knuckles, it's a shiny hand-to-hand weapon, but an invitation to create a new mob with the team. Fermion sword, invitation to create a new NPC with the team. Judgment Day, and an invitation to create a new item with the team. And question mark, invitation to create a new quest with the team. That could be super interesting. That could be super interesting. I wonder if it'll be like a mob could be like Andy something, just Andy out there, some monster called Andy or something. Maybe I create a tiger called Andy and he drops some special item, or I don't know. That's interesting. Quality of Life players receiving these referral points. Crystal board, fire board, dancer board. I'm not sure what those are. Anniversary ring, obviously cool. Manager guard, twin blade, twin shield. Those are the items that you get from the Voracious Resurgence. Those are like a cool shield and sword. Iapetus is is it a dagger or a pole arm? Invitation to create a new mob, invitation to create a new NPC, new item, new quest. Okay, so interesting. Not like game-breaking stuff, but the potential to have new NPCs or items or quests or mobs attached to your name or something, maybe. That could be interesting. Anyway, so that is the referral program. Please go ahead and click on the link in the below. I will decide on which I will kind of try to push. I think I'm going to try to push my I don't know if I really necessarily need these items as much on my main character, so I'm going to try to push my Crystal Warrior character. So if you're going to use a referral under my name, which I'm going to try to push for every video I do, I will request that you choose the Andy Plays Games with the Z, which is the link I'll put in the description. So there you go. Let's head on to the patch notes. Okay, folks, let's continue on here with the patch notes. Oh, combat goblins, bees, bombs, and snowls now require less HP to use their, or now require lower HP to use their final move. So, if I guess you need to bring them to a lower amount before they'll use their final move. Interesting. This could be an issue for blue mages. Maybe they. I know what they did. Blue mages will need to bring them down to lower HP for them to actually use their skill to, well, to pretty much just for the self-destruction for bombs. But they did this, I bet, because people were sending in pets, and the pets would trigger the self-destruct very early on in the HP and getting a full kill from far away. That's probably why they did that. So, that's my assumption anyway. Somebody must have been abusing it or something. New Limit Breaks LB5 quest will now be available for players, to all players. New Limit Breaks. Limit Break quests are now available for all players. Immortal Combat for Blue Mage. Master of Puppets for Pup. Missing Rum for Core. And for Dancer and Scholar too. Interesting. New Limit Break LB5 quests. I guess this is for, instead of using Mat, a new quest is available for Corsairs to obtain the Caster's Die. Okay, X marks the spot. All right. Crystal Warrior. Puppet Masters are now able to obtain, can now obtain materials required for frames, through a repeatable quest. The Purse Strings. Okay. Follow the trail of the legendary Warrior of the Wadi on this new side quest by Loxley, The Way of the Wadi. Okay, The Way of the Wadi. That is a play on the Wadi Warriors that, I think anyway, there was a leveling method in the Dangraf Wadi. You could level sync your character to level 10 and just like run around this loop and killing a bunch of stuff on the way and getting like many thousands of XP per hour doing this method that they nerfed recently. And I guess maybe this is a shout out to that, the Warrior of Wadi, The Way of the Wadi. Okay, interesting. Follow the trail of legendary Warrior of Wadi in a new side quest. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. That's for the Crystal Warrior. Website update. Website leaderboards have been redesigned. Now include categories for some and some new ladders. Okay. Maybe I'll check that out here. Let me click that in a second. Unbreakable Crystal Warrior deaths will be reordered in the leaderboard. Recent deaths, along with information about their job level. Okay. Announcements in-game will be updated to reflect this extra information. Mobs now compete for total kills. Mobs now compete for total kills in UCW and XP in their own leaderboards entitled Mob Most Wanted. Interesting. Okay. Crystal Warrior page has been completely rewritten to provide accurate information on the details. Okay. That concludes updates for this week. All right. So, let's take a look over there. Let me just pop you in. Yeah. So, leaderboards. So, leaderboard milestones here. Okay, so I see these are, I guess these must be the milestone rewards as you play the game here. Okay, this is cool. So it's drop down menu now. Fastest to 75. Nobody's there yet. Wealthiest, Ryu has 822, or has made at least 822,000. Really? How did you do that? How did you do that? I certainly am not even close to any of that. I'm supposed to be making content about how to become wealthy in this game, but I am not even on the list at all, so what do I know? Most helpful, Taru Roaster, okay. Yep, I've gotten help from Taru Roaster before. Total job levels, Hatberg, 261. I'm not even on this list. Total crafting. That could be it. Targeted roaster. That could be why they're making money. Probably because of the crafting. But how do they get the money for crafts? Recent deaths. Okay, that hasn't been updated. XP lost. Meatwad. Oh, poor Meatwad. Meatwad is famous. He's lost 706,000 XP so far. Yeah, that's not exactly an honorable leaderboard to be top of. Mobs most wanted. Oh, that hasn't populated yet. Spicy travels. I don't know what spicy travels means. Player referrals. None yet. I will try to be the top of the player referrals board. I will try to be top. I will use the power of the YouTubes to be on top of at least one board on this thing. Alright, folks. So that will leave it there. Check out the description for the link to join up with this Crystal Warriors server. And I will pump that out with every video, and we'll see what happens. Bye-bye now. See you later.